flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 138-4130 at 9,000, flanking.
So I'm on Georgia at war at the moment. Their SRS seems to be down. I can't connect to it, so I'm just going to be on here. And hopefully not crashing into anyone on the ground. But with no ATC and no real way of communicating with other players, it could be a bit challenging. Fingers crossed. Spawned in at my cop. I have no idea where the action is today, but I guess we'll find out.
Overlord, Bra 101-4110 at 7,000.
If need be, I'll do the same thing I did last time and just do a ferry flight down to another airfield close to the front line.
Bra 176-470 at 7,000, flanking.
Might be a bit of background noise as well. I'm quite fidgety today. I've got cable spaghetti everywhere because my track IR, my stick, and my throttle and my rudder pedals have all tangled themselves up again, despite my best efforts. So I don't have a whole lot of freedom of motion at the moment. I'm going to try and get my track IR set as well. Alright, everything's running, the damper's still warming up, but that should be ready soon. Just put a little bit of back trim on. We'll go left here, I think.
Springfield 2-1, Konskaya, clear to taxi to runway 4.
Why is my nose wheel steering not working?
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 148-4120 at 2,500, flanking.
I guess I just didn't have enough speed up, who knows. It's fine. MiG-29 doesn't care about running onto
Overlord,
the snow.
Bra 182-470 at 7,000, flanking.
Oh! I think I was pressing the wrong button for my nose wheel steering. Actually, that's why it wasn't working. Yeah. I forgot I rebounded. That would explain a few
Springfield
things.
2-1, Overlord, Bra 184-460 at 7,000, flanking.
There we go. Hornet sitting behind me. Can't see anyone on the runway. As I said, the SRS server for Georgia at War seems to be down today, or at least at the moment. So I'm doing this without comms. I'll try and connect to it again in a bit, and hopefully by then it will be working. But I'm not holding my breath.
Springfield. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 193460 at 1,500, flanking.
And there's something up with my rudder again. Feels like it's not quite in the center position. I have no idea why that might be.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 202-470 at 1,500, flanking.
I suppose it could have just been a strong wind actually that was making it feel like my aircraft was tracking wrong. I don't know. I might test things a little later with the control overlay on, just so I can see what it's doing. Because I'm worried I might have done something to the center position on my pedals when I was trying to calibrate them. I'm not 100% certain it worked the way I intended it to.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Yeah, that's cool, AWACS. Just don't talk to me.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 149-170 at 7,000, hot. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 214-480 at 2,500, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 085-480 at 6,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 114-230 at 9,000, hot.
Head for that eastern target, I think.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Looks like there might be some action a bit north of Minvordy.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 166,
A10 to MiG-21 over there as well.
at 8,000 knots.
Hey, I got a friend. I had to get some screenshots of that. That's a pretty awesome sight. I'm going to try SRS again and hopefully it will work this time.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 162 for 140 at 7,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 169 for 170 at 7,000 knots.
Just double check the address in case I moved
Overlord,
it.
Bra 173 for 160 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 107 for 80 at 2,000 cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 122 for 70 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 118 for 190 at 14,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 131 for 150 at 25,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 092 for 50 at 14,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 127 for 70 at 7,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 169 for 140 at 7,000 flanking.
Whoops. That's not what I intended to do at all.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 174 for 170 at 13,000 knots.
DCS.pocketworld.com.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 173 for 170 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 181 for 160 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 090 for 35 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1,
there we go.
Overlord, Bra 091 for 35 at 8,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 174 for 170 at 13,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 121 for 170 at 15,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 104 for 40 at 15,000 cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 152 for 50 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 153 for 45 at 7,000
Overlord,
flanking.
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 104, 430 at 15,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 124.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 114,
Someone's kicking off over there.
425 at 15,000.
71 taking 22 left southwest departure, Paskovsky.
Should have stayed up there.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 197, 140 at 11,000, flanking.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
That's Min 40 over there, those two mountains next to each other.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
really
Bra
mountains, they're more like hills, I
119,
guess.
419 at 15,000, cold.
Okay, I'm gonna really get an ascent going here. If I'd realized he was up there above the cloud layer with me, I would have stayed high. I probably should have been paying more attention to the AWACS callouts, to be honest. I'm a bit flat-brained today. I did not get much sleep last night. Not that that's a particularly good excuse. Okay, getting nails
Overlord,
off my
Springfield
waterfall.
2-1, request bogey dope.
Fairly weak. And it's
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 123, 414 at 15,000, cold.
Paskovsky traffic is 71, clear to the southwest, switching. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
had him and then lost him, but he's right off the nose somewhere.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra
Unless someone
221
just
for
bagged him.
130 at 28,000,
Which is
flanking.
entirely possible. He might have got taken down by the anti-air at min 40, possibly. Oh, no, there he is.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 13.
Really weak return, though. I can't quite get him.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 136, 450 at 15,000, hot.
Keep my eyes out.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra
There's a couple
137,
guys here.
445 at 15,000,
I
hot.
think, all about co-out with me.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 170-480 at 25,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 213,
Overlord,
130
Springfield
at
2-1, request bogey
29,000,
dope.
flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 215 for 130 at 30,000, flanking.
Even the AWACS is struggling to see them in this weather. Not sure where that Hornet ended up. I should have actually just stayed high and stuck with him. Because I am now totally blind. And he also probably doesn't know where I've gone. So if he sees a MiG-29 hanging out above the clouds near where he thinks there was enemy, he might pop me. I mean, hopefully he won't, and he'll have the sense to actually check, but I'm not holding my breath.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
No cons. No smoke.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 223 for 120
That's my
at
fuel.
30,000, flanking.
Not real great. Trims all over the place as usual. Where am I? I'm near Minvodi, and that's the only airfield I've got for quite a distance. So I think I should probably... I could go for Beslan, but I suppose, or... Well, no, because Beslan and Mostok are both enemy held at the moment, or neutral at least. Oh, there we go, there's something. Two somethings.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, declare.
I'm just gonna unlock him real quick and double check. Oh, there we go, real close. Single dash, that's enemy. Got nails from him, and possibly his buddy. I did see two of them. There could be more. Oh shit, that's close. Okay. Got way too close there. Wasn't watching my range markers as I flew into the cloud. What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Anybody F-18, Angel 30.
put myself back above
turn.
it. Once I reorient myself, got a little lost there. Right through the cloud layer, not the crowd layer. So I can actually see what I'm doing. I'll roll myself over, come out of burner so I can stop wasting fuel.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Getting nails from behind now.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 241 for 120 at 35,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
tops, I think.
Bra 246 for 120 at 11,000, flanking.
Okay, so I tagged one there, and it wasn't a friendly, which is good news. Although I never even saw what it was. All I saw was a smoke trail coming towards me through the cloud. And I kind of wasn't planning on that shot. I took it much closer than I intended to.
Treibstoff 1500.
1500 fuel. I've got enough to
Treibstoff
load
1500.
it around here. Just kind of keep an eye on the sky around me.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 250 for 130 at 3,500, flanking.
But I would say
Overlord,
probably
Springfield 2-1,
the
request
second
bogey
one that I
dope.
saw may have just fucked off by now. I would have in his position.
Overlord, Bra, 211, 445 at 25,000, flanking.
And he's co-al, well, slightly below. It's top of
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 090, 440 at 16,000 knots.
090.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra,
Okay,
086,
this guy's closer.
440 at 16,000 knots.
Lose a little bit of altitude through the turn as well, so there's not as much difference between us. There he is. Fairly large return as well. Not big enough to be a Tu-95, but large enough that it could be something like an Su-25 perhaps. Maybe an Su-27, I'm not sure if they're a 2- or a 3-. They're a larger aircraft physically than most other fighters, so it's quite possible it could be a 27. Or it could be a 25 or a 31, but if it was one of those, I'd expect it to be higher, and I'd expect it to be locking in the
2,000 knots.
Flying is quite sloppy today, unfortunately, but hopefully it will improve as the evening goes on. Quite tired, and I've also been playing Synergy before this, which was interesting. Where am I right now? Coming up in Buxton. And this shot will be my last before I head back to Minvordi, because I'm getting quite desperately low on fuel. Actually going to come off the throttle a little.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 257, 4130
Above the cloud layer, so I have some
7,000 cold.
situational awareness. And I'm going to get a bit closer before I let this missile go, just so it has enough energy that it won't be easy for him to evade it. Circus 14 Fox 1 by Buxton.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 256, 4140 at 7,000 cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 255, 4140 at 15,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 250, 4140 at 8,000, flanking.
Can't tell if that's smoke trail from engines or a hit. Looks like it might be a hit.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 294, 417 at 15,000 knots.
I'll give him a Fox 2 as well. Fox 2 Buxton.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 06744 at 16,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 175 419 at 7,000, flanking.
Flughöhe, Achtung,
No need.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 234 480 at 25,000, cold.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
Springfield
Flughöhe.
2-1, Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request navigation assistance at 13,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 253 4150 at 8,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 265, 445 at 13,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, over.
Oh, there's some stuff quite close. Quite close. But I just don't have the fuel to stay up there any longer. I have to get back to
Treibstoff
Mivoli right now.
800. Treibstoff kritisch. Treibstoff 800.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 185, 430 at 5,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group,
Okay.
244,
Yeah, Field is over there on the
140 at 10,000, cold.
So I'll just trim the aircraft out to stop it from climbing so much. And try and balance it out in the roll axis. Looks like we're about trimmed. Just a touch back trim to stop it from descending. Circus 14 checking out.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 241, 140 at 8,000, cold.
3012. So I'll come in 12, I think.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 249, 160 at 7,000, flanking.
Mivoli traffic, Circus 14 will be joining right downwind for 12. Mivoli.
Treibstoff 500.
No, I won't. I'll be joining left. Correction, left. Brain dead today. Too sleepy. Now, see if I can get the runway in sight here. Ooh. I don't have the fuel, really, in case I have to do a go-around, so... Mivoli traffic, Circus 14, change of intention, straight in 30.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 227, 490 at 25,000, flanking.
If I can find runway 30.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 252, 120
right.
at 35,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1,
Yeah.
Overlord, Bra, 250, 150 at 7,000, flanking.
Oh, right there. This is a really shitty approach, but I don't have the fuel for a better one.
Fahrwerk ausgefahren. Fahrwerk ausgefahren.
Probably going to be a bit bouncy as well. But you got to do what you got to do when you're low on fuel. Way off center line, but not a bad landing, honestly. Bit long, but not bad. Yeah, I think there might be a fairly strong crosswind perhaps because the aircraft is handling quite funny on the ground. But with no windsocks or anything, I mean, I could listen to the AWIS, that would be a smart idea, huh? And I missed my turn again.
Taxi to parking area.
It's fine. It's fine. This is why there's shutters on the engine intakes. And why it has nice, big, robust landing gear. Although, it would be nice if my nose wheel steering would actually work properly. Guess I'm not moving fast enough. Oh, trying to wipe out the taxiway.
Overlord, Bra 227, 470.
Yeah, I saw that.
5,000 hot.
Pretty excited. I think I'll be giving it a whirl on the DDCS server first chance I get.
100 at
I think it'll be quite strong on there. Should be fairly easy to learn coming from the 21. Just a couple of differences in where stuff's placed switch-wise, but other than that, instruments are in the same place, cockpit layout's basically the same. A lot of the same features as far as actually piloting the aircraft go. Like, procedure for an air start for the engines is basically the same, just there's two of them, so
Springfield
easy to pick up.
Overlord, Bra 227, 470 at 25,000 hot.
Yeah, I did see the fight with the F5,
Bra 266,
but
110 at 25,000.
I saw Bones and Memer out of Makeup being attacked by an F5. Gotta be for this.
Overlord,
the
256,
AI
160
cheaty
at
flight model with its
1,500
infinite energy.
flanking.
Give me a second, I'll just shut this guy up. The infinite energy
Springfield 2-1,
F5
pop-up group
could be part of what contributed to that.
160 at 1,500 flanking.
But as well as that, it could just be that the MiG-19's kind of averse to sudden pulls. Either way, I think we'll probably figure out how to effectively use it sooner or later. It should have an easier time fighting the F5 just in that it won't bleed energy quite as fast. I think that's going to be the big gain. Because the MiG-21 can turn, it just can't maintain a turn at all, right? So being able to maintain those turns a bit longer is going to be the big sell. And those, the 30mm guns, they're harder to hit with because they're obviously, you know, relatively low velocity and slow rate of fire, but boy, when they do hit something, oof. Ouch. Owie. I swear my nose wheel steering has just decided to stop working here. I don't know what I've done that caused it. Oh, maybe... could it be because my landing flaps were out? I don't know. Whatever. Time to shut down the aircraft. And get it rearmed and refueled.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
So we flew out from MyCop. It looks like some of the action's actually headed back towards MyCop, judging by those Patriots going out. So once I'm refueled, I'll have a bit of a hunt around here and see if any of those contacts that I saw on my way back to Minvodi are still hanging around. If they are, I'll go for them. If they're not, I'll head back towards MyCop. So I bagged 2 aircraft already. I'm not entirely certain what they were. One of them was relatively large, whatever it was, and the second one was a fighter of some variety, probably a 21, maybe. Judging by how close I was to it, when it fired at me and how close I was before it actually locked me up. It was probably a MiG-21. Second one never locked me, so it could have been perhaps like a VIP transport or some sort of logistics aircraft, maybe even a... oh no, it wouldn't have been a helicopter, it was too high to be a helicopter. Probably like an AN-12 or AN-22 or something. Gun sounds in this are really hit and miss in general. Like, the MiG-21's gun sound is fine from inside the cockpit, even though it's just the generic sort of default one. But from outside it sounds like it's a fucking World War II machine gun. So, I think quite a few of the weapon sounds need looking at some point or other, but I don't know if or when that's going to happen. I suppose it's pretty low priority at the end of the day, and fair enough, especially if it's only an external view thing, because the guy being shot at isn't going to hear the incoming over his own engines, and the guy firing is going to hear the cockpit sound, which is usually correct. Hang on. Are they actually refueling and rearming me? Doesn't look like they are.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Oh. Don't tell me. This isn't friendly, this is neutral. And they will not rearm me. Oh no. Oh heck. Yep. Okay. We did a whoops. We did a big whoops. Can I at least get them to refuel me? Probably not. Shit.
Reagan.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Fox 3, 5 miles.
Nope. We done a whoops. I'm gonna have to reselect roll. But at least I had managed to land the aircraft at a neutral airfield, if nothing else.
Request rearming.
Can't get comfortable today. I'm fidgeting all over the damn place. Kind of annoyed. It was nice and cool for the last week or so, and then suddenly today... It hasn't been hot, it's just been warm enough to be uncomfortable. I could run the air conditioner and be freezing cold within about 10 minutes because, you know, it's that kind of temperature. But I don't want the background noise if I can help it. You guys have had to put up with that for too long already, so the sooner I can stop using the air conditioner this year, the better. Okay. They're actually going to hurry up and rearm me? What's going on here?
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 147, for 130, at 7,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 105, for 100, at 6,000, hot.
What is going on with the ground crew today? Oh, right, it appears to have...
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
Not saved
Bra,
from earlier.
113, for 120, at 25,000, cold. Request rearming. 1 for 150 at 22,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 120 for 130 at 12,000 hot.
There we go. There we go. Now they're awake. Finally.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 120 for 140 at 18,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
While
Bra,
I'm waiting.
148 for 130 at 7,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 113 for 130 at 25,000
Right control,
cold.
enter.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 119 for 130 at 11,000 hot.
Okay,
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 149 for 130 at 7,000 hot.
right control plus enter. Why are you not working? Do I have to have the aircraft started for it to work? Oh, no, because it's showing it under my simple radio, that's what it is. But it is showing my rudder pedals in the center position. If I just get simple radio out of the way for the moment. Yeah, okay, so it's showing things where they should be. Obviously, it's not like it's really sluggish because the hydraulics aren't running, so I've got no assistance on the controls, but... excuse me. But it is showing, okay. Because I thought my rudder might have been slightly off, but I guess there's just a really strong crosswind today. This is shit that you would know if you actually bothered, like, checking the weather and listening to the AWIS before you take off. And it's shit that I would do in real life, but this ain't real life, so... not very professional here. Just scuffed. On the right frequency still. Sorry guys, I'll be off the ground in a minute. Just make sure I've got all my missiles. Yes, I do. And I will start my engines. And get my damn track IR where it should be, because it keeps moving on me.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 110 for 80 at 4,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 113 for 120 at 8,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 112 for 110 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 154 for 110 at 7,000 hot.
Need to see if I can dig around through the textures and find the cockpit
Springfield
textures for
2-1,
this and
Overlord,
make some blue
Bra,
ones.
112 for 140
I couldn't find
at
any on the DCS side,
25,000
which is
cold.
weird. There's all sorts of other stuff, but there's no custom
Springfield 2-1,
cockpits that I could
Overlord,
find for the
Bra,
MiG-29.
112 for 80
Of any
at
variant.
3,500 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 111 for 110 at 7,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 109 for 120 at 15,000, flanking.
Let's check what runway number we're working with here.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 121 for 190 at 35,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 155 for 110 at 7,000, hot.
Mike up traffic, Circus 14 taxis, runway 04, Mike up.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 098 for 200 at 7,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 098 for 200 at 7,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 129 for 190 at 35,000, hot.
Mike up traffic hog 21, taking runway 22 for self-departure. Mike up.
I feel like my binding for the nose wheel is not actually on the hat switch position I thought it was. It might be on the one next to it, because it just feels really inconsistent right now, so I'm going to have a look at that later, I think. Because I had to move a whole bunch of controls so I could rebind my SRS transmit so it wouldn't conflict with the Tomcat's wing sweep. So it's taking a bit of getting used to, but we're getting there.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 127 for 180 at 35,000,
yeah, there's a really
flanking.
strong southeasterly.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
Makes
Bra
sense.
158 for 90 at 7,000, hot. Springfield
Mike up
2-1,
traffic,
Overlord,
Circus
Bra
14,
118
entering
for
180.
160 at 35,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, unable to clear for takeoff. Springfield 2-1, Konskaya. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 118 for 160 at 35,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 125 for 170 at 35,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1,
Forgot to
Overlord,
trim.
Bra 124 for 170 at 30,000, hot. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 125 for 170 at 35,000, hot.
And that is what we call a power to weight ratio, my friends. Fuck, I love this plane. Mycop traffic circus 14 departing southeast, checking out Mycop. My calls are still shit, but they're good enough to pass muster on here, I think. More concerned with flying the aircraft than sounding like a professional pilot. Okay, back out of burner.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
About 125, the
Springfield
last one we got.
2-1. Overlord,
No.
clean.
Okay, so I'm gonna head generally about 125-ish. So I should be more or less paralleling, paralleling
Springfield
the
2-1.
close.
Overlord, pop-up group
115. So yeah, I had about 120, I think.
7,000 hot.
I'll stay up here, just for reasons of fuel economy. In fact, I might go even higher.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 155 for 110 at
So,
3,000 hot.
Seems like most of the immediate threats to Mycop have been dealt with, and things are starting to heat up in the south, so I will probably head out towards
Springfield
Dugado or
2-1.
Sukumi
Overlord,
and
Bra
base out of there.
119 for 140 at 26,000 hot.
Just a nice, steady, gradual climb. The sounds in this game really are pretty awesome.
Any cap aircraft on 250.
Circus 14 coming southeast out of Mycop.
Circus 14, Enfield 12 is type 8 and C. I'm heading for a strike mission around Sochi, requesting cap support in that area.
Roger, I will head down that way now. Okay, I'll just...
Enfield 12, appreciate it.
Sochi, so I want to head basically 197.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 187 460 at 8,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 169 480 at 4,500 flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord,
like he's got
Bra
company
107 for 100 at 15,000 cold.
Should have been listening a bit closer. I can't remember his call sign, so I'll just double check it.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 107
Oh,
for
that's fine,
150 at 25,000 cold. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 103 for 140 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 109 for 100 at 14,000 hot.
To be honest with you, I'm not entirely
Springfield
certain.
2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 106 for 90
I suppose
at
it depends
9,000 hot.
on what frequency it's, like what frequency band radar it's trained
Springfield
to
2-1.
look
Overlord,
up.
Bra 101 for
Or,
130
look for, so-
at 7,000 flanking.
I suspect it might be able to do that, but
Overlord,
you're probably better off just
100
using
for 140
an ER or
at
an ET.
6,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 104-490 at 9,000
Overlord,
hot.
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 199-445 at 6,000 flanking.
Okay, so I really need to descend here. A little faster than I'm currently descending, in fact.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 099-490 at 9,000 flanking.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung.
It's fine.
Flughöhe,
Totally
Achtung,
intended to do that.
Flughöhe.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 207-440 at 7,000 flanking.
Magic 123, radio check.
Of course,
Springfield 2-1,
I wasn't paying attention,
Overlord,
so I didn't see what
Bra
altitude that guy's at.
099-160 at 25,000 flanking.
Just double check the map.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 165-450 at 10,000 flanking.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Yeah, as far as
Springfield 2-1,
missile guidance and
Overlord,
stuff goes,
Bra
I'm not super knowledgeable on
218-430
that.
at 7,000
My knowledge is more with the aircraft themselves, and especially more with older aircraft, so World War II in particular. I have a basic working knowledge of how radar and things like that function, but
at 7,000 flanking.
not enough to say with any certainty about, you know, what sort
Springfield
of things
2-1,
would
Overlord,
be effective.
Bra 083-130 at 7,000 flanking.
Oh, I'm gonna be in the cloud against these guys. God damn it.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 089-100 at 10,000 cold.
I'm gonna make a deliberate decision
Springfield
here to try and
2-1,
stay below the
Overlord,
layer.
Bra 088-110 at 10,000 cold.
Actually, that terrain's getting
Springfield
pretty
2-1,
close.
Overlord, Bra 093-120 at
There we go.
15,000 cold.
I did actually... That was intentional that time. I knew how low I was, so I just
Springfield
wanted to try and get under
2-1,
the cloud.
Overlord, Bra 096,
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
25,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 087-120 at 10,000 cold.
Search radars off my left are below.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 135-445 at 7,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 148-430 at 11,000 hot.
Here's our first customer, and he's jamming. Haven't got a real good picture of him though.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, declare.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, contact is hostile.
Circus 1-4 engaged East Sochi. Fox 1. Okay, where's the second? Over here.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, merged.
Okay, that was a merge call on that guy.
1-2-3 on common radio check.
Loud and clear.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bravo 120, 425 at 9,000, flanking.
Fox 1 over Sochi. Can actually see him there. Looks good. Looks good.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, merged.
Circus 1-4 splash 2.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
And get rid of that belly tank now.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 101, 424 at 10,000, flanking.
So 1 for 24 at 10,000.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra
That was almost too easy. I feel like something really unpleasant is coming.
Flanking.
That should not have been as effortless as it was.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 063, 4
Overlord,
Springfield
2-1. Request bogey dope.
This cloud base, man.
2-1, Overlord, Bra 306, 440
Way
at
too low for my
2,000,
liking.
cold.
Okay, so I want to take those guys to the north because
Okay,
they're going to
traffic
be
123, taxi runway 04.
So I'll ignore the guy to the east for now and just hope he doesn't roll up on me while I'm distracted. And hopefully I've got enough space under me to get out of this cloud layer. I really, really do not want to be in the clouds right now. I've got a friendly off my nose, quite far out. That's probably that A10. Oh, and I'm climbing. Actually, you know what? I am going to just head a little further towards the west,
Springfield 2-1,
dump some altitude, and
Bra
then hook back in.
123, 420 at 8,000, hot.
1, 2, 3 for 20. Okay, and they're on me. So that's
Springfield
actually
2-1,
dangerous.
Overlord, Bra 117, 424 at 9,000, hot.
17 for 24.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 094 for 230 at 7,000, hot. Springfield
There we go.
2-1, Overlord, Bra 122 for 120 at 7,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 122 for 21 at 9,000.
Hey, Tony! Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Springfield
Thanks
2-1,
for the raid.
Overlord, Bra 128
Currently
for
expecting a
17
pineapple because I just had
at
2
10,000,
easy kills and I never just have 2 easy kills. Circus 1-4 engaged 2 hostile aircraft to the east of Sochi. Down to my 73, so I gotta get nice and close for this, which makes me a bit uncomfortable. They are not locking me, which kind of suggests MiG-21 to me.
Springfield 2-1,
Fox two.
Overlord, pop-up group 309 450 at 2,000, hot.
Okay, where'd the other go?
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group
He's ejected.
309 450 at 3,500, flanking.
Overlord,
I'm gonna
Springfield
try and stay below
2-1.
the cloud
Request
if I
bogey
can.
dope.
Springfield
Treibstoff
2-1, Overlord,
1500.
Bra 305 450
Treibstoff
at 2,500, hot.
I'm a little concerned because there were definitely 2 aircraft there, and I tagged one and I have not seen the other. He may have turned and run. More likely he's circling back around for a better angle.
Wake up traffic 123, taxi runway 22 with information delta.
Overlord, Springfield Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, clean.
No, it isn't. Fucking liar. I reckon the other one's probably over the mountains that way, which is why AWACS can't see him and why I can't see him either. He'll be coming out that way. Now I'm hoping that A10 I came down here to look after has been okay. There were some guys headed for him between us.
119 for 100 at
And I had to
7,000
prioritize
knots.
these because they were on me.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 318 for 35 at 3,500 knots.
We'll go see what that is. Break all their windows.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, bra 11545 at 6,000 knots.
I should fucking well see him at that range.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 314 for 29 at 3,500 knots. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, merged.
Where?
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, bra 21541 at 4,000 knots.
Still don't fully know how this vertical scan business works.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe,
Springfield
Achtung,
2-1.
Flughöhe.
Overlord,
No, it
clean.
isn't. Okay, where's that lot coming from? Off my tail? Can I actually see him?
Overlord,
Yes, I can.
Group 313 for 25 at 1,500 knots.
Treibstoff,
That is
800.
MiG-21.
Treibstoff, kritisch, Treibstoff, 800.
I've lost him. No, I haven't.
Achtung,
traffic man
Flughöhe,
23,
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
Circus
Flughöhe,
14 engaged
Achtung,
offensive
Flughöhe,
MiG-21 over
Achtung,
Sochi, fuel
Flughöhe,
critical.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
Where's he gone? Did I scrape him off? It is hard to
Treibstoff,
tell.
500.
No, I didn't. Oh, I don't have the fuel for
Achtung,
this.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
Where is he?
Flughöhe,
Overlord,
Achtung,
Springfield
Flughöhe,
2-1.
Achtung,
Request bogey
Flughöhe,
dope.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
Springfield 2-1.
Flughöhe.
Overlord, clean.
Off my right. Cannot see him. Sorry guys, I'll check chat in a minute. Bit occupied as you might imagine.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
On my tail again.
Springfield
Allegedly.
2-1. Overlord, clean.
Oh, where is this guy? I see nothing. And I do not have the fuel to keep playing around with him. Oh, right there! No, that's... Is that him or is that something else? I don't have the fuel. I really just don't have the fuel. I'd like to go deal with it, but... Actually, you know what? It looks like it's coming my way. I might maybe just get away with this as long as he doesn't turn cold. and then I might have to glide in, but I'm close enough to Sochi that I can get away with that. Circus 1-4, Fox 1, correction, Fox 2, Sochi. There goes the fuel.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra,
Splash.
123, 480 at 7,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 142, 418
Except now I'm over the mountains.
2,000 cold.
Oh no, this was a grave miscalculation.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 27842 at 3,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 0654100 at 7,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 0904210 at 16,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 0944170 at 15,000 flanking.
You know what?
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 0964140 at
Get rid
25,000
of that,
hot.
because we ain't gonna need it where we're going.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 0894210 at 16,000 hot.
Oh, this is such bad terrain for this.
Springfield 2-1,
This is not what I had in mind.
0934170 at 15,000 flanking.
We will aim to pass
Springfield
over
2-1,
that bridge.
Overlord, Bra, 0954140 at 25,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 0634100 at 7,000 hot.
I don't think I have the airspeed
Springfield
for
2-1,
this.
Overlord, Bra,
No, I don't.
080
She's gonna
Minimale
depart on me.
Geschwindigkeit. Minimale Geschwindigkeit.
That was a miscalculation, but you know, we got a kill. And I'm sure the Black Sea is plenty warm enough to swim in at this time of year, right? Well, first aircraft loss of the evening. Well, technically the first. The actual first was when I accidentally landed at a neutral airbase with no fuel and they wouldn't refuel me. But that doesn't count. But we're sitting on 6 kills for 1 loss. So it's been pretty successful so far. Almost too successful. Which, you know, I'm worried. I'm worried. Things shouldn't be going this well this early in the evening, especially when I'm flying badly. So I'm going to go ahead and just reselect the same loadout and the same awesome skin. So I'm taking that and then just swapping these out for ERs. Because who doesn't want the extended range,
Request
right?
rearming.
Now I've got to get my way all the way back down to Sochi, or wherever the action is. But it looks like the A-10 is still up, which is good news. Glad to see that, since I was supposed to be covering them.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 12341.
There he is.
Force 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 3,000 flanking.
Didn't even look like he'd taken any hits, which is good news. I can pretend that it was due to me. I'll take credit for it.
1234140
Hornet down there as
at
well.
25,000. 110.
Konskaya, Uzi, 4-1. Request startup.
Formation lights and beacon on in wartime over a hostile area. I'm just saying. You know, he can do him. If he wants to roll that way, that's fine. But I personally would not be doing that. Alright, so we should be bombed up and ready to go. No, we're not, because the ground crew are once again being uncooperative little shitheads. For some reason.
Request rearming.
It's the second time they've done that. Hopefully, now they'll actually put some missiles on. Because I want to hurry up and get back in the air. Yeah, the ground crew have been a little less than cooperative today. There must be a an airport workers strike on at the moment. There we go. Okay, I'll give them a minute to get that sorted, and then I will be out of here. Get my radio set up, of course, before I forget. There we go. Okay, that missile. Oh, that wing is good with missiles. That wing's good. We've got our track IR playing up. Centerline fuel tank is on, so I'll just recalibrate that and go for left engine start. Actually, I'll see if I can start both at once. I don't think the MiG-29 likes doing that. The Su-27 can do it, though. Yeah, looks like I have to start one to start the other in this.
159 for 100 at 7,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 100 for 190 at 7,000 hot.
I'll have to see if I can find the texture files for this later and make myself a nice blue cockpit for the MiG-29 instead of this grey business. It's just not right. So it seems that most of the issues I was having with Georgia at war being quite laggy before have cleared up. I haven't noticed any aircraft walking around the sky over the past 2 days I've been playing.
190 at 7,000 hot.
Which is good, because it's never a nice thing when you have a missile right up someone's ass and then their plane just phases out of existence.
103 for 190 at 16,000 hot.
Kinda gets you down, you know what I'm saying?
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 110 for 120 at 7,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 107 for 170 at 3,000 flanking.
Runway 04. My call.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 126 for 130 at 25,000 hot.
Konskaya, clear to taxi to runway 4.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 157 at 8,000 hot.
And while I'm taxiing, I just gotta double check this bind.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
I think it's not
pop-up
quite
group
right.
157 for 80 at 8,000 hot.
Whoop. No. It is up, but when I pull it directly up, it doesn't seem to register. I have to kind of push it over to one side as well, so I feel like it's almost in the 2 o'clock position
Springfield
instead of the
2-1,
12.
Overlord, pop-up group
I don't know.
106 for 170 at 3000, flanking.
Entirely likely that I'm just being a spaz and there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, that is probably the most plausible explanation of all of them. I do love the rain effects on the canopy. They are pretty fucking sweet. They kind of eat my frame rate a bit, but they look awesome, so... You know, it's a fair trade.
Lookout traffic, ram 23 is inbound 11 miles to the east for runway 22 with Delta.
Now, I probably could get away before he gets onto final, but I don't want to risk it. Actually, you know what? I'm a MiG-29. I probably could risk it. I'll just double-check F10 before I roll onto the runway. But I could probably be off the ground fast enough that he wouldn't even know.
Springfield 2-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
And I was a little late on the brakes there to hold short.
Springfield 2-1. Kaya, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300
Oh, wait.
at QFE 29.270.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 129 for 120 at 25,000 hot.
Mic up traffic, Circus 14 holding at the threshold of 04. Mic up. I may as well line up. I don't think a Harrier is going to need the entire fucking runway to slow down. And as long as he knows I'm here, which he will, because I just told him, it'll be fine.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 130 for 110 at 25,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 161 for 70 at 7,000, flanking.
Jeez, he's undershot his turn a bit, hasn't he? Well, overshot, rather. What's he doing?
Lookout traffic, ram 23 is going around.
Mic up traffic, Circus 14 rolls 04. Mic up. Take my chance while I've got it. I hope he doesn't think that I was like gonna try and take off into him or anything. I hope he's not going around on account of me. I'd feel pretty bad if he was. But I did say I was holding short of the threshold, so... Quite a strong crosswind. Well, kind of cross, kind of tail for 04. I'll pull my flaps in. There we go. Mic up traffic, Circus 14, clear all runways and departing to the southeast low level. Checking out, mic up. I'm just gonna hang out down here for a moment while I set my radio and shit up. Get the aircraft some semblance of trimmed out. Very strong crosswinds down here. Alright. We'll call that good enough. And hit the SAU recovery. Just so I can quickly switch over and swap frequencies. Without flying into a tree, or a house, or a power line, or somebody else. Speaking of power lines, yikes!
Achtung,
That was a little lower than I expected.
Achtung, Flughöhe. Achtung,
Come on.
Flughöhe.
Don't
Achtung,
fight me.
Flughöhe.
Do not fight me. There we go. Okay, maybe I should have got a little further off the ground before I attempted that. That was not my smartest decision. But now it is time to light the burners and go upstairs where I can actually see where the fuck I'm going.
Lookout traffic 123 is right base for runway 22.
Oh, that was such an uncoordinated roll. Jesus. That was embarrassing. My feet are all over the place today. Alright. Let's see.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
What is going on in the air right now? You guys are really quiet
Springfield
tonight.
2-1. Overlord, Bra 135-480 at 25,000. Flanking.
135 for 80 at 25,000. Wow, perfect. Sign me up. Okay. Into BVR. Try and trim level instead of... Jesus, I was standing on the rudder. No wonder the plane was all over. Okay, let's trim neutralize. Control T. Yeah, it's Control T. So I'm going to put some back trim on.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, clean.
Yeah, right. Guess I'm gonna have to rely on my own radar.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 176-470 at 7,000. Cold.
Lookout traffic 123.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Was at 135. That was about 80 miles
Springfield 2-1.
at my
Overlord, Bra
altitude.
214-460 at 7,000. Flanking.
But I don't remember what he was doing. And this is where you need a human to tell you what he was last seen doing, so I can guess and start flying myself for an intercept. I'll just hang out on this course for a bit. If the radar picks him up, good. If the radar doesn't pick him up, that's fine. I will switch to the next nearest. Go ahead and put the SAU back on.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 087-110 at 16,000. Hot.
Okay.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 092-110 at 7,000.
So we got some guys hanging around bulls there.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord,
Quite a few guys hanging around bulls.
091-110 at 7,000. Flanking.
And then something was around these
Springfield 2-1.
targets here.
Overlord, Bra 125-460.
125 for 60. There we go.
Flanking.
Lookout traffic 123 clear to the runway.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 166-480 at 2,500. Flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 058-460 at 7,000. Flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 168-480 at 2,500.
Right off my nose.
Flanking.
Sam, I think.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 055-460 at 7,000. Flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 116, 450 at 25,000, flanking.
Okay, I'm gonna just gain some altitude here to get the fuck away from that. If I can. There we go. Looks like I evaded that one.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Gonna go ahead and get rid of the belly tank.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 118, 445 at 25,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 056, 445 at 3,500, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 075, 480 at 8,000,
Overlord,
flanking.
Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Okay, primary threats off my left now.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 053, 440 at 2,500, hot.
But they're low. They're really low. And I don't really fancy descending below the clouds right now. So I might just try and keep tabs on them. If they come up to my altitude and play with me, fine. But if they're going to stay below me, I think I'll retain my altitude and try and go for that other contact.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 054, 426 at 2,500, hot.
Okay, so I'm being locked off my nose now, which is probably... Oh, no, it's another SAM site. Right, so I don't actually want to fly towards that if I can help it. Okay.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
Going east might not be the good idea here.
110 at 7,000, hot.
So...
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
I guess I'll head downstairs to deal with these guys.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 055, 415 at 2,500, hot.
Unfortunately, I'm closing with them quite fast. So this is going to turn into a merge, and I'm going to have trouble seeing them, probably.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 079, 460 at 3,000, hot.
Achtung,
Springfield
Flughöhe,
2-1,
Achtung,
Overlord,
Flughöhe,
merged.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
God damn it.
Flughöhe, Achtung.
Ah! I thought I evaded that one. Apparently not. I'll just go with the same aircraft. Looks like they're starting to get quite close to the airfield here at least, so I won't have as long to fly before I find some action. I really probably should have just gone full defensive.
Request rearming.
Would have been a better move, and then I could have tried to find him after that. I have this problem where I get so target fixated on something that I'll continue flying more or less towards it while I got a missile on me, which is not a wise plan. Look how tiny the Harrier is. It's adorable.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 103, 150 at 13,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 101 for 120 at 7,000, flanking.
Am I loaded up? Looks like I am.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 103 for 150 at 13,000, hot.
Make up traffic, Ford 1, taxi runway
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 098 for 100 at 3,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 107 for 80 at 3,500, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 114 for 120 at 25,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 143 for 160 at 7,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 163 for 90 at 9,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 162 for 90 at 7,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 203 for 50 at 3,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 103 for 120 at 7,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 162 for 90 at 11,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 196.
Might as well follow these guys, I guess. I really need the whole runway to take off. I'm in a MiG-29.
Springfield 2-1, Tonskaya, clear to taxi to runway 4.
Mycop Traffic Circus 14, taxi 04.
Move up traffic, 123, taxi 04.
Springfield 2-1, negative.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 164 for 90 at 10,000, flanking.
I'm not at the moment driving, but I might switch over in a minute. Like next flight. Okay, let's see what's going on. He's following. I'll go number 2 to these guys. So I'll drop my flaps now, get myself
Make
trimmed.
up traffic, Ford 1, taking active.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 102 for 130 at 13,000, hot.
Okay, there goes one Harrier. Is this
Springfield
right, Harrier?
2-1, Overlord, Bra 113 for 130 at 25,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 102 for 120 at 13,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
them some
Bra
space. They are Harriers
147
after
for
all.
140 at
I've been going alright
7,000,
driving.
hot.
Kind of tired today, I didn't get a lot of sleep, and it's been kind of
Springfield
warm again,
2-1,
but
Overlord,
other than that,
Bra
not too bad.
102 for 120 at 13,000, hot. Springfield
Mycop Traffic
2-1,
Circus
Overlord,
14, roll
Bra
04.
105 for 100 at 7,000, hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 112 for 140 at 25,000, cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 170 for 80 at 7,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 173 for 80 at 6,000, flanking.
Mike up traffic, Circus 1-4, clear all
Springfield
runways.
2-1, Overlord, Bra,
Checking
174, 480, at 3,500, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 177, 480, at 3,500, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 180, 480, at 1,500, flanking. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, clean.
Get myself above the weather again. Even though most of what's coming in is fairly low altitude, I'd rather be above the cloud.
Pick up traffic 123, holding short runway 4.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
All units converge on FARP Alpha so we can take it for the reset.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, clean.
What does he want us to converge on?
Hold up traffic 123, taking active. Runway 4.
Is FARP Alpha the one on the coast?
No, FARP Alpha is the one inland, which is in grid FJ77.
Roger.
It's almost down. All that's got left directly on the FARP are some BPs and tanks. There's some SAMs beyond it, but it's on top of a hill. You can use the hill for it's on for masking.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Kill everything I can before they get there.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, clean.
I think I'm finally actually getting the hang of trimming this thing to
Thanks.
fly hands off.
If you're amazing, let me know. I can laze for you.
Copy.
Yeah, something about FARP Alpha. I think because he didn't use fucking phonetic and his mic is shit. It sounded like FH77, but I don't know.
Hold up traffic 123.
Something H or something J?
Turn the cop.
I mean, I barely know how to read the map markers as it is, so that's not going to be much help to me. Those are all SAM site markers, looks like.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra,
166 for 80.
480, at 7,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 074, 470, at 13,000, flanking.
074 for
Springfield
70.
2-1, Overlord, Bra, 073, 470, at 13,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 083, 490, at 2,500, cold. Springfield 2-1,
Now you're speaking
Overlord,
my language, eh,
Bra,
Wax?
106, 4200, at 11,000, hot.
Yeah, I can't check the link at the moment. I'll have a look after.
Bra 106 for 120.
The joys of having a single monitor.
Affirmative.
And also of not wanting to
Springfield
run a
2-1,
browser while I'm
Overlord.
in DCS, because they both have really weak.
430 at 3,500.
Yep, go ahead.
To
Springfield
adjust
2-1,
my
Overlord. Bra
SRS
067
Alpha
at 13,000. Flanking.
You got a target pod on it now.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra
There is one VU, looks like 3 BMPs, a tank, and can't quite tell what else yet.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra 107 for 200
Sorry,
at
4
12,000 knots.
just turn the volume
Springfield
on the
2-1,
radio down a bit if I
Overlord.
can,
Bra
because he is loud as hell.
118 for 24 at 4,000 knots.
118 for 24. 12,000 shit. I've got a lot of stuff quite close to me. I've got Sam's around here as well, I think.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Just give the nose a bit of a sway to see
To
if I can pick
Springfield
up
2-1,
anything.
Overlord.
065
065 450 at
450.
13,000 knots.
Primary threat still
Springfield
airborne radar.
2-1, Overlord. Bra 064 445 at 13,000 knots.
Oh shit.
Springfield
Oh, that's
2-1,
not gonna be
Overlord.
pretty.
Bra 131 for 150 at 35,000 knots.
Oh well. Fingers crossed they don't start slinging nukes
Springfield
at each
2-1,
other, hey.
Overlord. Bra 193 480 at 7,000 knots. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Looks like we have two MiG-21. Fire
Springfield
Alpha.
2-1, Overlord. Bra 181 424 at 3,500 cold.
Okay, I'm heading more or less towards Bullseye. Let's get a picture.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request picture. Springfield 2-1, Overlord. 4 groups. First group at Bulls 242 450 at 4,000. Additional group at Bulls 223 490 at 7,000. Additional group at Bulls 152 100 at 35,000. Additional group at Bullseye 115 140 at 16,000.
Interesting. Well, I'm getting nails off my right side, so that's what I will turn towards, I guess. Try and get back above this cloud layer as well.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra 165 130
Overlord,
at
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
To Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra 093 416 at 2,000, flanking.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go under the clouds. Stuff it.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Pop-up group 208 480 at 8,000
Achtung,
knots.
Flughöhe, Achtung, 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 Flughöhe.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra 125 413 at 3,000, flanking.
Third one, I'm about 30 miles behind you. I'm gonna form up on this other Harrier guy we got back here.
Copy, I'm burning as fast as I can to get there before a restart.
How long do we have before the restart?
About 12 mics.
Ouch.
Springfield 2
Overlord. Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
110 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 145 413 at 3,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 164 410 at 4,500
Really
flanking.
close. Belly tank.
Magnum.
Overlord. Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Nothing yet. Oh! I
Springfield
stand corrected.
2-1
I had
Overlord.
something for a second there.
16146 at 3,500 flanking.
Circus 1-4, Fox 2.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Merged.
Splash. That was a bit ridiculous.
Overlord. Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 04344 at 5,000 hot. Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 01342 at 4,000 hot.
Hog, Ford 1, I'm off your left wing. Right wing. Right wing.
I don't see him. Oh, yes I do, he's on my tail.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 16441 at 5,000 hot. Springfield 2-1
Treibstoff
Overlord. Bra
1500.
106 Fort 130 at 16,000 hot.
Ford 1 Magnum.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 104 490 at 7,000 flanking.
What is that? Probably a 21?
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 110 Fort 110 at 25,000 cold.
Yeah, it's a 21.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Pop-up group 131 470 at 14,000 hot.
Lost sight on him.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 168 480 at
Overlord.
3,000
Springfield
hot.
2-1. Request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 33142 at 9,000 cold.
That's a Sam. I need to dump some altitude.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 106 480
Overlord.
at 7,000
Springfield
flanking.
2-1.
Achtung,
Request bogey dope.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 11842 at 4,000 flanking.
Oh, god damn it.
Target
there it is.
area is hot.
Left spike SA8.
Treibstoff 800. Treibstoff,
Fucking cloud whale.
Treibstoff
Overlord. Pop-up group
800.
129 460 at 10,000 hot.
Oh, that was such a bad time to lose visual. Where the fuck's he gone? Is he on my tail again?
Springfield 2-1 Overlord. Bra 226 41 at 5,000 hot.
Treibstoff 500.
Very low on fuel. Uh-oh. Can't see this guy. 'Cause he's up in the
Springfield
clouds.
2-1
Overlord. Springfield
Bra
2-1.
168
Request bogey
470
dope.
at 25,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 01141 at 6,000 hot.
That's jamming, whatever it is, so I'd better not go near it. There it is,
Achtung,
he's on me.
Flughöhe. Achtung, Flughöhe. Achtung, Achtung, Flughöhe.
Infinite energy,
Springfield
MiG-21.
2-1, Overlord, Bra
By the way,
470 at 11,000 flanking.
Ah! Lost
Springfield
eyes.
2-1, Overlord, Bra 127 450 at 8,000 hot.
I'm pretty sure I made him overshoot, but I can't see him.
127 450 at 8,000 hot.
And so he's just gonna get
Are
back
there
on
any
me.
targets being raised?
Overlord,
There he is. He's
Springfield
still on my tail.
2-1.
Jesus.
Request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 127 445 at 9,000 hot.
And there goes my fuel.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 128 445 at 13,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 238 490 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 188 460 at 17,000 flanking.
Flughöhe.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 240 4100 at 7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 174 460 at 15,000 hot. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 190 460 at 21,000 hot.
Looks like there's a Shirka just left of the fart pad.
Gently does it. Oh, too much, too much, too much.
Achtung, Flughöhe.
There we go.
Achtung, Flughöhe. Feuer, linkes Triebwerk. Feuer, linkes.
Oh well. Relative success, maybe? Oh, that MiG-21. I couldn't keep my eyes on him because every time I went to throw him, my track IR felt like it was gonna fucking fall off. Or I'd lose him in the ground clutter or behind a canopy frame or something. Need to work on that. Because if I could have kept him in sight, I could have killed him easily. Like, that was the biggest issue I had, was every time I'd shake him, I'd lose him just long enough for him to get back onto me. So it sounds like the server will be restarting any minute now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave and swap servers and fly the MiG-21 for a bit, probably on OCG or something. So it was kind of a mixed bag today. Started out really, really well, really successful, but in a way that made me wonder how it was so easy. So I got, like, my first kill was head on with a guy in cloud. I didn't realize how close he was to me until it was too late, but I somehow got him. And there was a lot of stuff like that. Like, I think I was mostly fighting MiG-21s because nothing was really locking me up more than about a mile or two off my nose. So it wasn't exactly challenging, but, you know, it was a good time. Yeah, that wasn't the best landing, because I kind of put a little too much. I was flying it with the trimmer. Once I was about 30 meters off the ground, I didn't touch the stick. I was just using the trimmer. And I put a bit too much back trim on and started gaining altitude and really bleeding airspeed. And I was worried I was just going to belly flop it straight into the ground. But thankfully I was able to recover just enough speed to skid it out and get a relatively smooth belly landing, but it could have been smoother. If I had not over trimmed as much, I could have had that thing kiss the ground so gently it probably wouldn't have even scratched the paint. It's just a case of getting it to a low enough altitude and then kind of feeling the aircraft and what it wants to do, because it was nice flat ground. Here we are, MiG-21. Oh, it's nighttime on here. Oh my. I wonder if this is going to restart soon, or if it's just restarted or something. Because I don't think I've ever seen this server on nighttime before. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to roll with the same loadout I've been taking for the last few MiG-21 flights, which is a pair of R3Rs on the outer pylons and then R60Ms paired off on the inner pylons. I could take just 2 R60Ms to get a little less drag, but having the extra ammo is actually kind of helpful. So we'll stick with that. I think I will go with one of the Yugoslav MiG-21s. Because it should look quite nice in the moonlight. Was the missile difference, like, in terms of what, like, if I carry different loadouts? The R3R is my shitty radar-guided missile, which is basically an AIM-9B with a really quite janky early semi-active radar homing seeker on it, and the R60M is essentially a baby R73. Not quite as maneuverable and not as powerful, but very maneuverable. Same general layout. I'm pretty sure the R73 was designed from the R60M. So the R60M is the best missile, hands down, that this aircraft can carry. The most modern, the most likely to track and actually hit a target. The longest ranged, because even the R3R with its semi-active radar homing is only like a 7 or 8 kilometer missile at best. So the R3Rs, if I can't get a lock with the R60Ms, say they're coming head on at me, or they're in a cloud, or flying towards the sun, or something like that, but also against bombers, because it will be quite effective against them. It's a bit bigger of a missile, so it does have a bit more power to it when it hits. Whereas the R60Ms are my fighter missiles. If I end up in a dogfight with someone, that is what I want to be using. So I'm going to go ahead and start this thing up. So a lot of the, like, all of this labeling and stuff should be luminous paint, just like some of these buttons and switches are. So I'm hoping that'll get fixed when this thing gets its new pit, if this thing is actually getting a new pit. I've heard it has, or correction, that it is. There was a couple posts on the ED forums from one of the Magnitude 3 guys, I think it was. that said it was going to get some midlife upgrades, so hopefully that is actually going to happen. So one of the other issues with this, and this is something you don't notice so much in the day, but during a night flight you really do, every single one of these panels should have a post light, at least one post light on it. So all these little funny looking extrusions and all of the things here, like these things that look kind of like funny bolts, those are actually post lights. Oh, that's not even turned on yet. Why am I pressing that? To be honest, no, I haven't really had many thoughts about it lately. I've mostly been fixated on working on cockpit textures, as well as the personal stuff that I've done for the Spitfire that I'm basically bringing across from IL-2. So I haven't put a lot of thought into it yet. Okay, I think that should be just about everything. Actually, I'm gonna might leave the flood lighting on quite faint, just because it causes reflections on the canopy that can be annoying at times. Now I can align the KSI. Put the weather filter on the radar. Off with the brakes. Get rid of the SRS overlay as well, since I don't need it in this aircraft. MiG-19, I'm going to be flying that quite a bit once it's out, I think. I'm pretty excited about it. So I think it should be interesting. I think it'll probably fare Well, I won't say fare better against the F5, but I think it'll probably be easier to gunfight against the F5. Not that it turns especially well, but just because it retains the energy through a turn better than the 21. The 21 actually turns fantastically, but it just drops like a rock. Okay. I think we're about good. I will put my lights on just so people can see me. What the fuck is this guy doing? Security traffic, Circus 1-4, taxis 1-2-4, southeast departure, Security. I really don't like having this Huey sitting right above my tail like that. I have visions of him chopping it off. I'm so tempted. I am so tempted. All I'd have to do is just kick the rudder to the left, pull back a little. Oh. I mean, I know it looks awesome and all, but I just really am uncomfortable having people I don't know that close to my aircraft, especially in a fucking Huey at night. And if he keeps doing that while I'm on my takeoff roll, it's not going to end well for either of us. Security traffic, Circus 1-4 rolls. This is 1-2-4 southeast departure. Security. Gonna get some altitude. Just conserve fuel as best I can. I think OCG may have switched to the same version of Through the Inferno that 107th West uses, because normally on OCG, first of all, it would be summer, and second of all, there'd be about 20 different aircraft spawned in by now, and all there is still that Parent MiG-23's 170, 180 odd miles away. There we go. 297. Oh, they're all in the same general area. They're all coming from northwest. They're all a long ways out.
Focus, Bra 297 for 270 at 25,000 knots.
Kind of still flying east-ish, because I half expect that as soon as I start going for those guys to the northwest, a fucking Tu-95 is going to spawn in right over here. So I'll just continue on this bearing for a little further to see if anything appears. Getting kind of slow here. So I'll go into burner just to get rid of the last of this drop tank. Loosen drag. Gain some airspeed.
Focus, Bra 296 for 260 at 24,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus, Bra
Oh,
295.
I guess I'm heading 295.
At 29,000 knots.
That's a major bummer, because the big appeal of the OCG server to me was that I could just jump on it and there'd be plenty of aircraft in the air to kill. Didn't require a big investment of time or effort. So, probably be frequenting this server a lot less frequently, put it that way, if this is going to be the case. Certainly a beautiful night for flying, though.
Scooby traffic, Sunburn 1-1, taxis to runway 12 for takeoff.
Pretty sure I hear a Justin. In fact, I do hear a Justin in his Mirage again. World's laziest turn. Interesting.
Focus. Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope. Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 330 435 at 30,000 knots. Focus. Bra 209 for 140 at 18,000 flanking.
Starting to the east.
5,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 209 for 110 at 4,000 flanking.
Just want to make sure that people can see me when they get close enough, but I'm not going to be one of those geniuses that can be spotted from half the map away because they've got all their lights on full blast.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 046 47 at 22,000 flanking.
Ah, shit. There's an F-15 headed for the same guys, so I'm probably not even going to get a look in. Looks like Justin's on the way down as well. God damn it. My nearest is 208. Is anyone going for that?
100. Focus. Bra
Probably those
299
guys.
for 190
Oh, wait, no.
at 19,000 knots.
Oh, okay. Shit, okay, so these guys... I just had a temporary brain fart and forgot how a compass works.
100.
These guys are about here.
Bra 131 for
These other guys.
110 at 30,000 knots.
131 for 110.
100. Focus. Bra
So I want to head
142
towards
for 100
Kutaisi.
at 10,000.
So I want to hang pretty much straight off the left here.
100. Focus.
And head that way.
Bra 130 for 100.
Gonna leave me a little iffy on fuel, but we can do it.
100. Focus. Pop-up group 303 for 190 at 1,500 knots.
What is going on here?
100. Focus. Bra 217 450 at 23,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 227 460 at 22,000 knots.
Aircraft's focusing a little bit, not too bad. Hey, that's me. That contrail.
246, 450 at 26,000, flanking. 100, focus, bra, 248, 470 at 23,000, flanking. 100, focus, bra, 143, 445 at 30,000 knots. 100, focus, bra, 127, 450 at 35,000 knots.
See, Justin knows what he's doing. He doesn't have his lights on full fucking brightness. He is rocketing along.
Bra, 155, 440 at 7,000. Focus, bra, 265, 480 at 24,000 knots.
Okay, they're within 30 miles, so I'm gonna flip my radar on. Cancel the SAU.
Focus,
And get my
100.
nose
Request
pointed at
bogey
the
dope.
nearest.
100, focus, bra, 128, 420 at 30,000 knots.
See a con, just there off my left, and there's our contact. Another con to the right. So I will have to get quite close to these guys to fire. Thankfully they're a mix of MiG-21s and F5s, so they have the same problem. They have no BVR. I'm going to be trying to force this guy defensive with an R3R. If I hit him, that's just an added bonus. And I've taken a hit.
Focus, merged.
But so's he. Got the other contact here. I'll deal with however much battle damage I've got soon-ish. As long as I've still got functioning weapons, I can deal with this guy. I'm not overly worried. Am I actually on fire? Oh, yes, I am. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Not yet. It's only the wing, so it's only the aircraft skin and the hydraulic fluid and stuff like that, you know. Stuff that doesn't matter that much. Okay, I do have visual on this guy. So I'm going to try and keep him basically off my nose. Oh, do not freeze, DCS. Come on, bro. Way down in that ground plotter. Ah, mission restart in 5 minutes. Okay, well then. That actually works out pretty well for me.
Focus, bra, 097, 421 at 15,000, flanking.
Ah, shit. I've lost him. He's off my nose somewhere. I think he went vertical. Wait. 248, 0.2. Ah, my gyro's dead. Yeah, well, that will do it. don't think I'm going to get that back. 281. I have basically no idea where he is, so unless I can catch him on the radar or get him visual, which I don't think is likely, I'm probably not going to see him. So what I will do instead is go ahead and pop these. I bet you I now see him, like he'll cross my nose or something. Get rid of all my weapons associated systems. I'll crank the lights up a little just because I need to see what I'm doing now. Batumi, I believe, should be around here somewhere. No idea where I am, because it won't show me on the map since I'm supposedly shot down. Actually, I think I'm closer to Sanaki, which is over that away. I could probably actually go for Sukumi. You know what? I will. Although the restart might happen first. And I think I might have just accidentally negative G'd the engine. Yep, engine's back.
Focus, pop-up group 27946 at 2500, flanking.
Where am I? Think I'm... Yeah, that'll be Sukumi over there on that piece of land. I just don't think I've got the time to get there and get on the ground before the server restarts.
100, focus, merged.
Merged? No. Go away. See if I can book it over to Sukumi just to try and get this bird down before the server actually restarts. If it crashes my game, this will probably be my last flight for the evening. If it doesn't, then I might switch back to Georgia at war for another flight or two. I don't know, it really depends. I do want to get this bird down on the ground though. Pretty sure I was just over speeding there as well, but you know. Fire's still not out. It's fine. I'm sure nothing important's actually been burnt. Oh, I don't have flaps, and I'm missing an aileron. Is that all? That's nothing. Now, I'm kind of tempted to try the emergency gear, but I suspect that with my wings being in the state they are, I might have shredded tires if the gear even comes down at all, so it's probably safest to just belly it on the grass like I usually do. Well, I say on the grass, what I should say is on the snow. Oh, wouldn't you know it, 084 3.6. He's paralleling me from the looks of it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I see him. I see someone.
Focus on station.
Oh, it could be Red Belly, I suppose.
178 for 18 at 40,000.
Right. Don't miss speed. So I've got no flaps, so this is going to be a little interesting. But we've done flapless belly landings here before. It's nothing new. Just a little bit more of a challenge. I got to come in faster and flatter, and there goes my engine with perfect timing. Okay, so now I've got to really keep the energy on and bleed it at the last moment. I can't afford to get rid of it beforehand. I'm going to go ahead and pop the canopy. Try and get the aircraft settled in, get it over the fence. Trim nose up. And now I'm going to hit the air brake. Going to pull it in. Hey, hey, hey! Too easy. Well, that didn't go anywhere near how I planned. Didn't even see the missile that hit me, but you know, whatever. I did bag the guy that shot me. And brought the aircraft back. Some pieces missing, but brought it back. So, with that done, I think it is time to head out of the server. What have I been streaming for? About 3 hours. So I might actually call that my last flight of the evening, guys. I have been streaming for like another 4 hours before that. So I'm a bit worn out today, a bit tired. So I'll see if I can pass you guys along to someone else. But thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching. And hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me flail about. I was much more successful in the first half of the stream than the second, but you know, it's always a mixed bag, especially when you then hop in something like a MiG-21 for the end of your shift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to host Shifty Mover, who's streaming at the moment. And I will catch you guys next time, possibly tomorrow evening, if not then the evening after. Same time as usual.